Bulls fans, brace yourselves. The Windy City just got hit with a whirlwind of roster moves that could change everything. Andrew Funk is out, but could fan favorites be coming back? Javonte Green's high-flying dunks and Ayo Dosunmu's hometown heroics might be returning to the United Center. Is this the shakeup Chicago needs, or just another false start? Stick around as we break down the Bulls' latest moves, the ripple effects across the league, and what it all means for the future of Chicago basketball. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. We've got you covered with breaking news, trade rumors, and in-depth analysis of everything Bulls. From United Center to the front office, we're bringing you the inside scoop. Hit subscribe and let's talk Bulls basketball. First up, the headline that's got everyone talking: the Chicago Bulls have officially waived Andrew Funk. But that's just the beginning, folks. We've got rumors swirling about possible returns for fan favorites Javonte Green and Ayo Dosunmu. Let's break it all down and see what this means for the Bulls moving forward. Let's start with the big news of the day. The Chicago Bulls have made the decision to waive Andrew Funk, their recent acquisition from the G League. Now, for those of you who might not be familiar with Funk, let me give you a quick rundown of his journey. Andrew Funk joined the Bulls organization after going undrafted in the 2023 NBA Draft. He played college ball at Penn State, where he showcased his sharpshooting abilities, particularly from beyond the arc. The Bulls saw potential in his long-range game and brought him into the fold, hoping he could develop into a reliable floor spacer for the team. During his brief stint with the Bulls, Funk primarily played for their G League affiliate, the Windy City Bulls. He showed flashes of his offensive potential, knocking down threes and providing some scoring punch off the bench. However, it seems that the Bulls front office has decided to move in a different direction. Now, you might be wondering, why did the Bulls waive Funk? Well, there are a few factors to consider. Limited playing time. With the Bulls' current roster construction, Funk found it challenging to crack the rotation and get meaningful minutes at the NBA level. Roster flexibility. By waiving Funk, the Bulls open up a roster spot, giving them more flexibility to make additional moves or bring in new talent. Development timeline. While Funk showed promise, the Bulls may have felt that his development timeline didn't align with their immediate needs and goals. Salary cap considerations. Waiving Funk could potentially free up some cap space, allowing the Bulls to pursue other free agents or make trades. It's important to note that this move doesn't necessarily mean the end of Funk's NBA journey. He's still a young player with potential, and there's a chance another team could pick him up off waivers or sign him as a free agent. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on where he lands next. Now, let's shift gears and talk about some exciting possibilities for the Bulls. With Funk's departure, there's been a lot of buzz about potential returns for some familiar faces. First up, let's discuss Javonte Green. Bulls fans, you remember Javonte Green, right? The high-flying, energetic forward who quickly became a fan favorite during his time in Chicago. Green's tenure with the Bulls was marked by his explosive athleticism, tenacious defense, and ability to electrify the crowd with thunderous dunks. Green last played for the Bulls during the 2022-2023 season before being traded to the Philadelphia 76ers as part of a multi-team deal. However, his time in Philly was short-lived, and he's currently a free agent looking for his next opportunity. So, why are we hearing rumors about a potential Green return? Let's break it down. Familiarity with the system. Green already knows head coach Billy Donovan's system and has established chemistry with core players like Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Defensive intensity. The Bulls have struggled on the defensive end this season, and Green's energy and versatility on that end of the floor could provide a much-needed boost. Fan appeal. Let's face it, Bulls fans love Javonte Green. His hustle and highlight reel plays made him a crowd favorite, and bringing him back could reignite some excitement in the United Center. Low risk, high reward potential. As a free agent, Green likely wouldn't command a hefty salary, making him a cost-effective option for the Bulls to bolster their roster. Now, it's important to note that at this point, a Green return is still just speculation. The Bulls haven't made any official announcements, but the pieces seem to fit. Green's skill set and familiarity with the team could make him an attractive option to fill the newly opened roster spot. Next up on our list of potential returnees is Chicago's own Ayo Dosunmu. The homegrown talent has been a fan favorite since the Bulls drafted him in the second round of the 2021 NBA Draft. Dosunmu's journey from the University of Illinois to the Bulls was a feel-good story that resonated with fans across the city. During his time with the Bulls, Dosunmu showcased his versatility as a combo guard, providing solid defense, playmaking, and occasional scoring bursts. His development was a bright spot for the Bulls, especially considering his draft position. However, Dosunmu became a restricted free agent this past offseason, and while the Bulls extended a qualifying offer, they ultimately rescinded it, making him an unrestricted free agent. This move allowed Dosunmu to explore opportunities with other teams, but interestingly, he remains unsigned. So, why are we hearing whispers about a potential Dosunmu comeback? Let's analyze the situation. Local connection. As a Chicago native, Dosunmu has strong ties to the city and the Bulls organization. This emotional connection could play a role in a potential return. Roster fit. The Bulls could use additional depth in the backcourt, especially with the ongoing injury concerns surrounding Lonzo Ball. Dosunmu's ability to play both guard positions makes him a valuable asset. Continued development. At just 23 years old, Dosunmu still has room to grow and improve. The Bulls coaching staff is familiar with his game and could help him take the next step in his development. Affordable option. Given his current free agent status, Dosunmu might be willing to sign a team-friendly deal to prove himself and potentially earn a larger contract in the future. Fan appeal. Like Green, Dosunmu is a fan favorite in Chicago. His return would likely be well received by the Bulls faithful. Again, it's crucial to emphasize that this is all speculation at this point. The Bulls haven't made any official statements regarding Dosunmu's potential return. However, the fact that he remains unsigned and the Bulls have an open roster spot has fueled these rumors. As we wrap up this breaking news update, let's take a moment to consider what might be next for the Chicago Bulls. The decision to waive Andrew Funk and the rumors surrounding potential returns for Javonte Green and Ayo Dosunmu are likely just the beginning of what could be an active period for the Bulls front office. And there you have it, Bulls fans. We've covered a lot of ground today, from Andrew Funk's waiving to the potential returns of Javonte Green and Ayo Dosunmu, and everything in between. The Chicago Bulls are at a crossroads, and these moves could shape the direction of the franchise for years to come. What do you think about these developments? Are you excited about the possibility of Green or Dosunmu returning? Or do you think the Bulls need to make more drastic changes? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, and subscribe for more breaking NBA news and in-depth analysis. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.